What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse wrench, no hate. So, Eddie Hearn had an interview and he pretty much said that he spoke to Adrien Broner and that they talked about, the Conor Benn fight. Now, he said that Adrien Broner is saying that he can make 140 and that he wants to fight at 140 and that after he have that one fight, then he'll fight Conor Benn. Now, here's the reality. If this was to happen, right, I'm thinking he can't be signed to PBC. And I'm thinking like, okay, wait a minute. So I watched another interview. It's two videos. And in the other one, Eddie Hearn pretty much said that, yeah, he don't think that Adrien Broner is signed to anyone right now. Because Adrien Broner reached out to him for him to sign him. But he said it's always going to come down to money. Now, here's the thing that Adrien Broner has to realize too. Okay, Adrien Broner is not the name that he thinks he is. Okay, like I said, people watch Adrien Broner mostly for the all the theatrics, and they're always crossing their fingers, hoping he have that one last fight, last fight in him that he can restore what he used to be. Those days are done. I mean, guys got to understand something. Everybody has had their day. You've seen it right in front of you. It's just the same thing. I mean, we've seen Adrien Broner was never the same fighter after he lost. Amir Khan wasn't the same fighter after he lost. Roy Jones Jr. wasn't the same fighter after he lost. I mean, I can go down the line. There's been several fighters. Like, some guys lose and then get better. Some guys start out fast and they burn out. They're just not, and some guys, they get titles prematurely. They get a title while they're still in that developing stage to the point where they haven't really mastered their craft. They haven't really got to the point where they become switch hitters. They can go in the ring and adapt to any situation. And then it's like you're fighting guys that may just be out of your, in a different class from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw Amir Khan. Now, remember, he hit Maidana, rocked him with a body shot. Okay? Marcos Maidana was always a good fighter. But Marcos, he's a very aggressive fighter. Very aggressive, that wild, crazy, just come in, relentless, like just constant pressure, a lot of punches. It didn't work against Amir Khan. Okay? Amir Khan's style was different. And Marcos Maidana got the kind of power. If he connects on Amir Khan, we know what's going to happen. Amir Khan did what he had to do. Okay? And Adrien Broner, and let's be real. Even though Marcos Maidana was a wild guy, he gotten tougher, got better, at the style that he had. But, and there was never a rematch. And if you look at any fight that Adrien Broner has, Adrien just can't handle pressure at all. So for him to try to get some like really ridiculous amount of money from Eddie Hearn, that's not going to work. He's not in a position to negotiate something like for more than what he's actually worth, what he brings to the table. Adrien Broner, if he does fight anybody first, just to, because he hasn't fought in a long time, and he keeps having these long breaks, and it's not helping him. I don't think he beats Conor Benn, but I think that, hey, man, if he's going to take that fight, so be it. And first off, he has to get past whoever, the first opponent would be. The last fight he had was a C-class fighter, and he pretty much looked bad in that fight. You can see like, nah, AB he's done. I don't know what people just keep thinking that, oh, AB. Well, you see what Nito Donaire did it, yeah, but Nito Donaire is a different kind of beast, man. Altogether, he has heart. He's not scared to let his hands go. He will go in there. And the thing with Nito Donaire is, okay, you crack him, might get him out of there, might TKO him or whatever, but he's gonna fight back. He's coming to fight. Adrien Broner, Zab Judah, all the guys that we've seen, they just get to that point where they just get gun shy. They don't let their hands go, and basically they depend on you to slow your pace down to, okay, as long as you're aggressive and you're coming in, and they get to the point where they get their will broken. When the guy is not letting his hands go, especially when you got hand speed and power, that guy is scared to get hit. And pretty much that's that. Now, Derek Chisora says Every time, man, I'm going to keep fighting. And listen, he's his own man. Everybody, let me say it this way, everybody has the right to live their life. If he wants to continue to fight, so be it. What I am saying about Derek Chisora, like I said in the last video, Derek Chisora is a journeyman. Yes, he fights hard, and the crowd gets behind it because he's getting rocked and he comes back. Yeah, and no matter how good he may have looked in these fights, like I said, he is taking a lot of punishment and he's losing to all of the elite guys. So if it's just for the sake of he did this but yet he still comes up short. Like I said, there's no trophy, there's no reward, there's no extra purse for people losing fights. Guarantee you the same people right now that's, Derek Chisora this, Derek Chisora that. Well, because of the courageousness and the heart that he shows in the fight, if somebody said Derek Chisora is my favorite fighter, that guy, I like him better than all these other guys, there'll be somebody going, many people going, are you crazy? You know how many losses Derek Chisora has? So yeah, we can salute you for the heart, like I said, and the courage, determination that you display in that ring. But at the same time, it's common sense, man. When you cannot compete with the elite guys, how long was we saying the same thing about Roy Jones? Well, that's different. No, it's not different. It's not. And the only difference in that is Roy wasn't really taking punishment. Roy just got cracked and he's out. Derek gets rocked with power shots, man. And everybody always talk about, but it's different with the heavyweights. Okay. Have that same understanding when we're talking about a guy that's getting hit by other guys 200 plus pounds and more repeatedly. He gets hit, he takes a shot, he comes back. He was determined. I give him credit for that, but you got to know when enough is enough. Derek Chisora is 37 now. So what do you think is going to happen so different that he's just going to become a different fighter? No, if Derek doesn't get you out of there, and you can fight, basically, more than likely, all the elite guys I will put over Derek Chisora. So all this gatekeeper talk and all of this, rah. I'm saying for all the people that's claiming they love Derek Chisora so much, Derek this, okay, cool. Just understand and hopefully him, not just any fighter. There's a time when, look, enough is enough, man. Because I guarantee you, if we get word, start to realize, like Derek Chisora starts to talk with slurred speeches, he ends up with Parkinson's or something. Oh man, my condolences. Like I said, it's always going to be my condolences. And I remember when he fought this guy, what a warrior, blah, blah, blah. That's not restoring his health. But he decided that he wants to continue to fight. Now, the way I see it, they'll probably throw him a meatball, let him eat him up, and then, Derek Chisora's back, and then throw him back in there with another guy. Maybe somebody like Daniel Dubois, maybe somebody like Joe Joyce. I know Joseph Parker said that, from our understanding, that's supposed to be the fight that he wants next. But either way, he's a journeyman now. Let the guy live, man. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch you guys on the next video.